Hi everyone, my name is Rudy Cromwell and I am the founder and creator of Re-Emerging Spirits Life Warriors. I am a network and affiliate marketer and a social media strategist, and I am super pumped to be here and coming to you live to share with you how to level 10 your life. If you've been tracking and following with me for the last few days, you will be aware that we've been talking about this now for a few days. We have discussed what the level 10 life is, who kind of invented and implemented the level 10 life philosophy, why you would even want to consider doing a level 10 life. And yesterday we discussed how to start and create and implement your level 10 life. So today we are just at the next phase. We are gonna dive in deeper so that you get a really true and full understanding of the whole level 10 life by discussing the areas of focus that you're gonna wanna break down your level 10 life into. Now, this level 10 life is the first steps in achieving your level 10 life is to figure out exactly where you are right now. So you're gonna wanna take a bit of time, get out a notebook, or your notes on your iPad, wherever you like to compile notes, and sit down, try to get rid of a lot of the distractions around you. Have your coffee, because in my world, coffee is life, or a glass of wine, a nice scotch on the rocks, whatever, and really dive into areas of your life that you feel or you could probably be doing a little bit better at. And some wonderful examples of that, I'll just give you a couple examples, is like you like your job, but you wish you could get a promotion to have more responsibility and more money. So on your career scale, you might only rate yourself as maybe a level 6. But you know for certain that you definitely do not exercise enough and you eat far too much junk food. So in that regards to your physical health, you might only put yourself at a level 3. So this rating that you're gonna give each of the areas of focus of your life are subjective. They're subjective to you. So you need to be brutally open and honest with yourself and really rate where these different areas of your life are. This way you can then pick out the ones that need the most work and we'll make a plan with goals from there. So these are some of the areas of focus that you're going to want to consider while you're going through this process of picking your level 10 life things that you're going to work on. So there's friends and family, and you will find some of these when you sit down and start writing them. Quite a few of these will overlap, and that's okay. You just need to get that overall little groups and areas that are pertinent to you and your life and the life that you want to have, and then write those down and we'll work on it from there. So as I was saying, there's friends and family. That would be one category. If you got a lot of friends and maybe a really big family, maybe you break those up into separate categories, one for friends, one for family. But if not, you can just put them in one group together. Relationships for sure may be a whole separate thing. And this can mean your like romantic relationships, your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife, but it can mean other relationships that aren't necessarily your friends and your family. Under that relationship category is going to be things like co-workers. Me personally, many of you know I play softball every summer, and I'm part of a pipes and drums band. So bandmates would fall under those relationships. Ball teammates would fall under relationships. So people that aren't necessarily your family or that little inner crew of your close friends, but they're people that you have relationships with. So you want to keep that in mind as you're going through this process. Another area is going to be career and business. And possibly education. Again, career could be one area, whereas education's another, depending where you are in your life. Like if you're going to college or university full-time and just kind of have a part-time job, then you're going to focus more on the education part because you kind of just have a part-time job, so you have a little bit of spending money. That part-time job at this stage of your life is not necessarily important, or it's not a total catalyst to the life you're trying to create for yourself. It's just kind of there. So again, but the flip side of that, if you're a little older and you're in a full-time career, but maybe you're taking training to better yourself within your career, then you might meld the career and the education area together. But otherwise you could have them separate. And then you want to go through things like your mental health. Like, what are you really doing for your own personal self-care on a regular basis? Your physical health. This is where we're going to get into, are you eating right? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you exercising? All those things. You're going to want to go through that and rate all that. Your finances. Where are you at with that? Are you making the kind of money you want to make? Do you have more month than you have money? Sit down and really be clear with yourself about those things. Sometimes it's hard to be honest, but we need to be for this to work as effectively as it can. Then you're going to want to dive into things like your spiritual health. Where are you at with that? That does not necessarily mean faith-based. If you are faith-based, then where are you at? Are you reading daily devotions? Are you praying regularly? Are you being an active member of your church community? If you're not, this spiritual health could be meditation, yoga. Are you connecting with the universe? Are you connecting with Mother Nature on a regular basis? So you need to kind of feel that area out for yourself and make sure that it's applicable to you. Personal development. Are you reading good self-help books? I mentioned some earlier in some of my other videos. I have a ton of them. I'm working through a whole stack of books on my bookshelf right now. I've actually banned myself from buying books for a while until I get through some of the ones that I already have. So that's a thing. Your giving and your volunteering could be another area you may want to take a deeper look at. Are you donating? Are you volunteering within your community? That could be, volunteering on your kids' field trips. It could be volunteering in your community for an actual organization, being involved with something like the Lions Club or the Canettes. All those kinds of organizations you can be a part of. There's lots of other foundations, Big Brothers, Big Sisters. Or just donating when you can. Like, do you have 2 or 3 regular charities or causes, cancer and MS, that you like to donate to regular? Or are there ones you'd like to be donating to and you're not? And you need to be a little more intentionable about doing that on a regular basis. Those things really help just elevate that feeling of self-worth as well. And then another area of focus you're going to want to hone in on and really do some soul searching about is your fun, your recreation, your hobbies. Do you have a bunch of them that you do? Or are you someone that works all the time and then gives whatever little bit of time left you have to your family and you never do anything fun for yourself? Take a look at all that. Or do you maybe have too many hobbies and you need to maybe like slow your roll just a little? I think my boys would probably agree that's mom and her craft stuff. I need to just slow my roll a little there. But that's something that you, for yourself, you need to just take a look at and gauge where you're at with that and, you know, put that on that level scale. Community is also part of that. Are you involved in your community? Do you know much about your community? Do you want to know much about your community? How involved in your community are you? Rate that on a scale and then see where you go from there. Last but not least is your home environment. That's important. If you just walk in your front door at the end of the day and your space doesn't either make you feel happy and joyful because it really resonates who you are as a person, or it doesn't immediately envelop you with that comfy home, serene Zen feeling that you need, then that's another area of focus. Maybe you need to spend some time renovating, maybe changing out some colors, changing out some simple things like window coverings and curtains and stuff to make your space truly resonate with who you are as a person. Now, you don't need to do all the areas that I have just mentioned, but you want to pick 5 to 10 of them and then really dive deeper and decide how you want to level up and get better in those areas of your life. So I hope you found that helpful. I am totally going to put a lot of this information that I've been sharing in all these short little 10, 12-minute videos into an ebook. So if you want to get a copy of the ebook, write me below in the comments and I will connect with you to get you your copy of that. That way you'll have a visual written reference to go back through all the things I've been talking about over the last few days, and you'll get a better sense of how you want to lay out your areas of focus. And if you really truly want to dive into this whole level 10 life with me, we can chat about that as well. So again, if you want your copy of the ebook, drop a me in the comments below and I will connect with you. Otherwise, stay tuned, so much more to come. We are gonna dive into these areas of focus a little bit deeper and really do some soul searching together. And I'm so excited to do that with all of you together. So, as I always say, re-emerge and rise, my warriors, because warriors do it better. Until next time, stay safe and take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.